Alrighty, so I wanted to mess around with like a sort of just like a random team. I don't know. Obviously, it's nothing super original. I feel like all the JP people have basically already tested most of the really like fun and interesting combos, but somebody wanted me to make a video on Margaret and Sigurd, and I think that it would probably be a pretty good combo considering I think you'll be able to get a decent amount of damage off with Sigurd's, you know, amplify card, because honestly, like, Margaret literally just makes anyone do way more damage. Like, it's actually kind of insane. So yeah, kind of a weird matchup we're going against, but I can definitely see this Merlin absolutely just one-shotting us. It looks like that's what they're gonna go for, so probably a rip. The PvP rule has also changed, by the way. It is now whenever they get max ult gauge, they their defense, like the unit's defense, gets lowered by whatchamacallit, by 100%, which is pretty interesting. I don't really think that there's any way that we can win this, but I do kind of want to try to get off one amplify, because I don't think I've used Sigurd in geared PvP at all. I'm assuming he's just going to screw me over here and cleanse, and then I'm not going to get my buffs, and it's going to go sour. So, looks like it. Purify. Very unfortunate meta. Alright, well, that went just about as good as I would expect it to, so yeah. Alrighty, so I think that last one was probably just a bit unfortunate because we went against a guy with a literal 300,000 CC, which is obviously going to be very hard to beat. So I think we just go with, I think we just hit an upgrade right here really quick. We're going to merge those and get a level 2 extort going. He's got the red Ellie Hawk on, so I don't think that there's going to be any way for him to take off the debuffs. But on the other hand, he can literally just derank my cards. So I'm probably, it looks like he might go for the double upgrade, or the upgrade into double hit on Margaret here. He's actually gone for Sigurd. That's really interesting. Did he really think he was gonna one-tap both of those guys? Alright, he definitely could have screwed me a lot worse there by just using the Liz card and deranking my cards on Margaret, but he went for the damage play, and I really don't think that that worked out for him as good as he could have. So, I think he just got a little too greedy there, especially with him changing targets in the middle of it. I don't know if that was a bot or what, but not the smartest play I've ever seen. He definitely could have shut this down very easily, though. We got pretty good damage out on that amplify card, though. I'm pretty impressed with that. Got another cleanse if we need it. We already have a level 2 extort on Gother, at least. I think I killed Gother here, and then pretty much that's GG. Which I do have minus 100% defense, but doesn't matter. All right, that went pretty okay. Let's see if we can do it again. All right, going against a Purgatory Bond team. So this is going to be the first time I've gone up against one since the rule has changed, so we're not going to be doing type advantage extra damage or anything like that, so could be interesting here. He is going first, so I'm not exactly sure what we're going to see here. He's okay. He's rushing ult first thing, and it's going to lower his defense incredibly. So I mean, obviously, he's got the health buff on and everything like that. I wonder how much this is going to do, because, I mean, obviously, I can't take off his ult or anything, so I'm kind of screwed either way. but just for curiosity's sake, it's only 2 buffs on her passive. That was quite a bit of damage. At definitely half HP, even with his buff on, which is pretty impressive. But biggest problem is he literally got ult turn 2, so can't do anything about this. I'm assuming he's got a decently high ult. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. I think this is quickly going to become one of the fastest PvP videos I've ever done. Just because of how this is working out for us so far. I think this is a really tough call. I really want to get out the debuff here, but unfortunately he's got Ludo on the team and Escanor, and if I don't hit this buff first thing, I feel like he's just gonna absolutely one-shot Sigurd, which is unfortunate. Sigurd is a character that is really, really interesting to me. Like, he's really cool and he's got a lot of use case, I feel like, but unfortunately he's I use him for the assault mode team, and I just haven't gotten around to putting any sort of investment into him, so I don't have any of his whatchamacallit, I don't have any of his costumes, which is very unfortunate. I honestly think we just end up scrapping Sigurd here. I hate to do that. Like, it sucks that I'm literally making a video on using Sigurd. That was scary. That almost made me do something I probably didn't want to do. I hate to literally make a video about using Sigurd on the Margaret team and then not getting to use him effectively, but honestly, that's just kind of the nature of geared PvP, to be honest. Like, it's very one-hit sort of meta. Like, with gear on, like, you can do so much insane damage that it's really more than likely not gonna work out for you most of the time. So yeah, any sort of build up that needs to be done is probably just not gonna happen. So I don't know. I would love to do a little bit more testing with him, but I feel like in the current meta, you're either gonna go against people which mine obviously could be improved upon. I don't have any of the costumes or anything like that on him, but if you go against an Escanor team, Sigurd's probably just gonna get one shot, and if he doesn't, they're gonna one shot, or they're gonna go for Margaret and then ruin the extra buffs and stuff like that. And I just don't think Sigurd has it in him to solo a whole team. Purgatory Bond is just still very, very good, so obviously it's kind of hard to beat over all of that HP, especially with just Sigurd. And if they're anything like that guy, they literally just rush ult and one shot you with the ult. And with the Margaret team is probably the most unfortunate, because obviously she's brand new, so there's going to be a lot of people trying to run her, and that's how Sigurd works. You know, you put the debuff on, he gains the attack buffs, but Margaret literally cleanses debuffs now. So very unfortunate. I really don't know what else I can say about it. I would like to keep, you know, messing around with the team, but realistically in the current meta, it's probably just not going to work. So that's pretty much it. Very short PvP video because I only did 4 tickets, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know some interesting teams maybe that you want to see or that you've been trying out and have been maybe working. But that's pretty much it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.